Today, I want to remind you of this truth. You're better off without them. Now let us define who them might be. Them could represent anyone in your life who hinders your progress, clouds your vision, or drains your energy. It could be a friend who consistently doubts your abilities, a partner who doesn't support your aspirations, or even a group of individuals who subtly or overtly discourage you from striving for your best. These people are not contributors to your journey. They are obstacles. And today, we're going to explore why it's not only okay, but necessary to move on from them. All too often, we permit others to shape our sense of value, basing it on their approval, their words, or their behavior toward us. But here is the truth you must internalize. Your worth is intrinsic. It doesn't depend on anyone's acknowledgement or validation. You were born with value, born with a purpose, and no one, absolutely no one, has the authority to diminish that. If someone fails to see your worth, it's not your duty to convince them. Instead, it's your responsibility to embrace and honor your own value. Carrying the burden of toxic people in your life is like walking through life with a heavy backpack filled with unnecessary weight. Imagine that every insult, every dismissal of your dreams, every moment of disrespect is another brick added to that backpack. Over time, the load becomes not just heavy, but unbearable. The more you allow such individuals to remain in your life, the more you will find yourself held back by their weight. It is time to recognize that you deserve better. It is time to set the backpack down. By releasing this burden, you allow yourself the freedom to stand taller and move forward. Letting go is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean you harbor hatred or resentment. It doesn't mean you wish ill upon the people you're moving away from. Letting go is an act of love. Love for yourself. It's a declaration that your peace, your growth, and your happiness are more important than their negativity or chaos. Here's a powerful truth. When you release the wrong people, you make room for the right ones to enter your life. But that can't happen until you create the space. Life, much like nature, operates in seasons. Not everyone is meant to walk through all seasons with you. Some individuals are only intended to be part of your life for a specific time, teaching you lessons or helping you grow in certain ways. When that season ends, it's okay to move forward without them. Clinging to what's familiar because of fear or comfort prevents growth. True transformation occurs when you step into the unknown. If someone's presence in your life is causing more harm than good, it's a clear indication that their season in your story has come to a close. One of the biggest barriers to letting go is guilt. Thoughts creep in like, what if they need me? What if I'm abandoning them? But let me ask you something that's even more critical. Are they considering your needs? Are they supporting you in the way you need and deserve? Or are they draining you, leaving you feeling depleted and unappreciated? Self-preservation is not an act of selfishness. It's a necessity. You cannot give to others if your own cup is empty. By letting go, you are not just prioritizing your well-being. You are also giving them the opportunity to take responsibility for their own lives and choices. When you make the courageous decision to remove toxic influences from your life, you open the door to growth and transformation. Suddenly, your focus shifts back to yourself, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You begin to attract individuals who align with your values, people who inspire and uplift you instead of dragging you down. Remember this timeless principle. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, who believe in your potential, and who celebrate your victories. Here are some clear signs that it's time to reassess a relationship and possibly move on. Disrespect. If someone consistently belittles you, disregards your feelings, or crosses your boundaries, it's a sign they do not value you. Negativity. If their presence leaves you feeling drained, anxious, or unhappy more often than not, it's time to reevaluate. Lack of support. If they fail to encourage your ambitions and instead belittle your goals, they are not aligned with your growth. Manipulation. If they use guilt, fear, or other tactics to control or influence you, it's a toxic dynamic. Incompatibility. If your values and priorities no longer align, it's a natural progression that it's time to part ways. Letting go isn't easy. In fact, it's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But it's also one of the most freeing and empowering choices you can make. It's the first step toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see your worth, who support your dreams, and who bring positivity into your life. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Don't be afraid to close a chapter. You have to trust that the next one will be even better. Those words carry a powerful reminder that life's journey is about progress, not stagnation. Trust the process. As we bring this message to a close, I want to leave you with a final thought. You are the author of your life story. Don't hand the pen to anyone who doesn't value your journey. Write your narrative with courage, with purpose, and with an unshakable belief that the best is yet to come. Trust yourself. Trust your path. And remember this above all else: you're better off without them.
In a world that's constantly pushing us to be around others, to fit in, and to seek validation, there is a profound strength in learning to enjoy your own company. It may sound simple, but it's a life-changing revelation when you realize that you don't need anyone to define your worth or happiness. The greatest moments of clarity, peace, and growth often happen in the silence of our own solitude. The greatest thing you can do is find peace within yourself. True strength doesn't come from the people around you. It comes from the peace you've built within. So let's take a moment to reflect on the power of solitude, the strength to be alone and not feel lonely, the courage to trust yourself when the world doubts you. Because when you embrace your own company, you unlock a power that nothing or no one can take away. There's something truly extraordinary about a person who can stand on their own without relying on the constant need for external approval, validation, or company. It's not about being isolated or withdrawn. It's about possessing the immense strength to thrive in solitude. The ability to enjoy your own company is not a weakness. It's a superpower. It is a profound inner strength that is often overlooked by those who cannot see beyond the distractions of the world. When you learn to be at peace with yourself, you unlock a level of power that very few can understand. This is the power of solitude, the ability to embrace yourself fully without needing anyone else to define who you are. Think about it for a moment. When you're truly alone, you're not bombarded by the voices of others telling you what to do, what to think, or how to live. You're no longer distracted by the noise of the world around you. There are no expectations pulling you in different directions. It's just you, with your thoughts, your dreams, and your potential. This is where you begin to connect with the most authentic version of yourself, a version of you that has been there all along, waiting for the right moment to come forward. Being alone gives you the space to truly understand your inner world. It's in the silence that you discover the real you, not the version of yourself shaped by the opinions or judgments of others. You stop seeking validation from the world and instead start building a strong foundation based on your own self-worth. You stop needing external permission to be who you are because you realize you are enough just as you are. You've always been enough. Solitude, far from being a punishment or something to fear, is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. In solitude, you begin to hear the soft, powerful voice inside you. the voice that has always been there, patiently waiting for you to listen. This is the voice that tells you the truth about your desires, your passions, and your purpose. The more you listen to it, the clearer your path becomes, and the more confidently you move forward into the life you've always dreamed of. But it's not just about hearing your inner voice. Solitude allows you the space to cultivate your vision. In the quiet, away from distractions, you can begin to chart the course for your future. You are no longer confined by the limitations or expectations of others. Your imagination is free, your creativity is unleashed, and your potential is limitless. Solitude creates the environment for deep, meaningful reflection. It's where you can reassess your goals, realign your priorities, and develop a plan to bring your dreams into reality. This is where real growth happens. When you sit with yourself in silence, you're no longer weighed down by the opinions of others. You stop looking for approval and start trusting your own judgment. You recognize that your instincts, your intuition, and your heart are all you need to guide you through life. You become empowered by the truth that you do not need the validation of others to move forward. You are the author of your own story, and you hold the pen. And here's a powerful truth. You don't need to seek approval or validation. The more you realize this, the more freedom you experience. You are enough. The world doesn't define your worth. Your peace, your strength, your sense of purpose does. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you let go of the fear that you need to prove yourself to others. The need to be liked, admired, or accepted fades away. Your value is no longer tied to how others see you, but to how you see yourself. Solitude gives you the power to break free from the constant chase for approval, and instead, it empowers you to create your own definition of success. You stop measuring your worth by what others think, and start measuring it by how you feel about yourself. You are no longer waiting for someone to give you permission to be happy, successful, or confident. You've already given yourself that permission. Remember this: solitude is not isolation. It is a space of immense power. Far too many people fear solitude because they associate it with loneliness. But true solitude is the birthplace of strength. It's a place where you can heal, reflect, and reconnect with your most authentic self. When you embrace solitude, you stop looking outside for the answers to your life's questions. Instead, you realize you've had the answers all along. You are the solution you've been seeking. In solitude, you begin to understand that true peace comes from within. You stop relying on external circumstances to determine your happiness. You recognize that your inner peace is not dependent on the approval of others or on the chaos around you. It's a peace that comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and where you're going. The more time you spend with yourself, the clearer your purpose becomes. Solitude gives you the space to listen to your heart and align your actions with your deepest desires. And it is through this alignment that you begin to see the manifestation of your dreams. So, don't fear solitude. Embrace it. Learn to enjoy your own company and tap into the power that lies within you. It is in the quiet moments, when you're alone with your thoughts and your heart, that you will discover the strength, resilience, and peace you've been searching for. You are not weak for being alone. You are powerful. You are whole, and you are more than enough. As you begin to embrace solitude, remind yourself daily that you are your own source of strength. The world will always try to pull you in different directions, but when you stand strong in your own company, you'll realize that everything you need is already within you. It's time to stop looking outside for answers and start looking within. When you do, you will uncover the immense power of your own peace. If you're ready to take control of your life, embrace your own company, and unlock the incredible power that lies within you, now is the time. Comment below, "I am my own strength." Let this be your declaration, your affirmation that you are enough and you are strong on your own. Think about it. When you finally realize that solitude isn't a burden but a gift, you begin to live a life filled with peace, clarity, and growth. So, don't just keep this message to yourself. Like and share this video with someone who needs to hear this powerful truth. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. In fact, it is often in the moments of solitude that we find our greatest strength, our most profound clarity, and our deepest purpose. Don't wait for the world's approval to walk in your power. It's already inside you. Keep growing, keep rising, and keep trusting in the process. Know that your true strength is found in the peace you create within. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you discover the unshakable power of your soul. The world might try to pull you in 1,000 different directions, but when you stand in the quiet of your own presence, you hold the key to everything you need. So, let's make this journey together. Comment your affirmation, share this video, and step into the amazing future you were always meant to create.